Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason?
And Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric.
Kelly.
And this week we watched Camp Nowhere, directed by Jonathan Prince, written by Andrew Kurtzman and Elliot Wald, starring Jonathan Jackson, Christopher Lloyd, and John Pooch. Funny last name, Pooch. IMDb synopsis: a group of junior high kids don't want to go to summer camps chosen by their parents. They make their own adult-free camp and hire an ex-drama teacher to help. What do you think?
Oh my god, this is pretty messed up. As a kid, you're just like, oh, this is so cool, it's so rad. And you're watching it as an adult, and you're like, this movie's kind of cringy.
Yeah.
They dodged a huge bullet when it turned out that guy wasn't a pervert.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
I mean, holy shit. Huge bullet. Christopher Lloyd could have been like, and then they would have been like, oh shit.
Yeah. He was
We
only
fucked
doing to that grown woman, so that was nice.
Yeah, he was like, wow. And then what a performer. The poor fucking guy's stuck. You know, that's what happens to real artists. At least that's what they say when they're complaining to themselves about how come they're not rich. Yeah.
So
What was
watching
with
this,
the-
I realized that have you seen that movie Accepted?
Yeah, yep, yeah, with
Literally
Justin
the same
Long.
thing. Literally the same
Exactly,
thing.
yeah.
It's just a college
Oh.
instead.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
God, I
I
wish
was
he would have
like-
been the same guy.
Yeah,
Oh, the same teacher guy.
No,
Morris.
the same, at least the same name.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
he just made his own college now instead of a.
He's like,
Yeah.
all right, what's
That would
next?
be-
We got
that
that.
would
Yeah.
be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Yeah,
Man, you could make a lot of money with that. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
You know, it's not like, anyone in the past attempted to do that before, and gained people out of millions of dollars, and not gotten in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't work in either one of these things. I guess it worked better in Camp Nowhere than it did in the other one. They actually had to make a college in the other one. This one, he had to keep the money and pay off the dude's card loan, whatever the
Mhm.
fuck. So
I mean, I don't know what the hell the parents would be all worked up about for. Like, they're
Yeah.
all just too. I gotta say, the fact that this movie's even remotely believable really shows you how stupid people that make movies think human beings are. Which should really make you wonder about, like, what they'll do.
Yeah.
I mean, people
like,
are
wait.
pretty fucking stupid, though. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
So, like, what I'm saying is people in the media think that you'd believe something like this. Just food for thought, that's all.
Yeah.
But what was with the fucking huge spat of all these movies in like the 90s of where the kid just lies his ass off and gets away? I feel like that
Yeah.
wasn't a good lesson to teach kids,
it was the kid
No.
fantasy, is what it was. It's just
especially like me.
Eric's
like,
fuck yeah, I
I-
could start my own camp.
okay,
like-
look. If you were fucking good enough to convince a fucking bunch of fucking parents that this fucking Camp Nowhere fucking actually exists and had to send you off to it, then I think you deserve to fucking spend a fucking summer out in the fucking woods with no fucking parents playing with your fucking friends. You know what I mean? Like, if you're that fucking
Yeah.
smart and you're that fucking damn good at it to fucking make them believe this shit, like, at that point, like, you just get a fucking pass. It's like, here's a fucking satellite fucking phone. Call us if someone fucking dies or breaks a limb. Have fucking fun. Stay away from fucking
You
bears
guys-
and mountain lions.
You guys know, all right? Let's just say these are like 8th graders. I'm just guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says junior high.
How
so
many
I'd say probably
fucking
eight.
pregnancies are there going to be from this?
Too many. Too many.
More like the worst part is it's probably going to be that one bully kid is the dad of all of them.
Ew.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wait,
yeah.
Andrew Keegan or one of his side buddies?
Andrew Keegan.
Okay.
He was gonna be banging all the
That would make
girls, every single one. You know, that's how that works, unfortunately. Just look at how lions work. So
Okay.
like, wait, why am I late? They all would have known too, like immediately.
Mhm.
That would have been
I
fucking
mean,
funny.
just like in nature, only the loudest and most annoying has any remote chance of actually mating. I mean, just look at Eric.
That's right. To be fair, Steve did manage to successfully do that before I did. You know, that means Steve's a real rule breaker.
Yeah.
He is. Well, see now, here's the thing though. Steven is what you would call a sneaky male.
God damn
A
Rick.
sneaky
I've
man?
actually
Watching
heard
way
that,
too much.
yeah.
You've been watching way too much Futurama.
Oh.
You know, that's actually a term.
I know.
Like, there's a type of
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, I know. Steve doesn't know that though. Steve hasn't
Yeah.
watched any of those programs where they talk about any of that. And yeah, I see what you're saying, Ricky. That's funny.
Well, I'm positive Ricky got it from Futurama though, so that's where
Oh.
it is on, and that's something Ricky watches.
hmm
Well, at least Steve didn't Dennis sneaky mail it. He didn't do that for the
No.
record. I want
no,
everybody to be fully aware that's not what happened.
Well, it was the episode called Nature Rama where they do a nature documentary in the normal show. Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
I'm surprised these kids didn't fucking starve to death. Like,
Oh, I know.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what I was saying.
There's
Because like when
no-
they first got there, nothing was stocked. It was just a place, shelter
Yeah.
basically.
Well, I
What's-
mean,
And
what's funny is
you
that
never
right
really
in the
seen them
beginning.
haul groceries in until they got that money.
Yeah,
So-
right in the
go ahead.
beginning, I'm like, like it's getting late, and I'm like, these kids don't have any food. Like, there's no
Mhm.
fucking way any of these kids thought, oh, we need to get some food, because they've all been fed by their parents all the time. And I'm like, all
no.
of these motherfuckers are starving.
Definitely not. The fat kid immediately getting in the bus would have been like, "Hey, where the fuck is the food?"
well,
especially
the fat kid getting on the
Only a
bus
but that
would
I
have
just
had a
want to be
backpack
clear.
full of snacks.
No, that only a fat kid whose parents tried to make them not fat by starving them would have thought of that, and that's exactly what was happening to that kid. So yeah,
Yeah.
he would
Still
have
not
immediately
enough,
been like,
not enough food
I
for the
want-
whole thing.
and they
so.
would have ate just like Asmongold too. It would have been like sodas, ho-hos, donuts, Wendy's, and fucking Taco Bell.
would have been garbage.
hmm
And they would have been fine because they're kids.
You
And
know,
that's
honestly,
how
they
the
would have been
kid's
smart enough
metabolism
to, at
works.
the very least, been smart enough to have someone out there like me or Eric who would have been like, "You guys all got food? Well, fuck you! I ain't sharing this fucking deer with you. I just fucking strangled to death in the back." Like,
I just strangled the deer.
yeah, it's like, you want food? There's more deer out there. Fucking go stick up on it. Fucking choke it out, man. Fucking eat that fucking shit, dude. Like, I ain't sharing my shit with you.
Apparently, those
I
Nerf arrows, you could just kill a deer with them. I mean, you shot a bag of fucking flour with it, and it blew up.
Yeah, no shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. The Anderson boys would have fucking went hog wild on that fucking trip.
Yeah.
That lady wouldn't have been like, "Oh yeah, they ruffled my fucking flowers or whatever, or painted the barn." It would have been like, there's 3 little guys looking through the fucking window at her taking her tops off. or like just walked in and started eating her food. Oh, you got any food in here?
Huh?
Yeah, I
Oh,
ran
fuck yeah,
out.
this is fucking nice. Oh, you got fucking ho-hos? Fuck yeah.
Oh my
Take
god,
some of
ho
these
hos.
here.
Yeah, we're good to go now, guys.
Exactly. It's like, oh, set some fucking mac and cheese in there. Well, what the fuck are you doing standing around? Why aren't you making me mac and cheese and hot dogs? Like, what the fuck is wrong
I'm
with you?
actually really nice. I could get any of my buddies' parents to do a lot of stuff because I know how to talk to get my mom to do anything like at all. You can't be like that because immediately any attitude whatsoever, and it's a no. It doesn't matter if you're starving to death, and this is the meal that'll save your life. It's not going to happen.
You gotta
Okay.
make her think it's her idea.
You not exactly. You just have to be nice about it, and then get her to think that she's doing you a favor, which is super annoying because it's her job to feed you. Like it's my wife's job to feed Stan. but he doesn't know that. So it's pretty funny. I think it's good because like I'm nicer than like my dad. My dad was just like, and my mom would be like, mm-mm, it's never gonna happen now. Mm-mm. And that was lame. So yeah, the lady would have liked me. I'd have been in there like, oh, do you need any help with anything? Here, will you make me something good? Nice. This is way better than I've ever had before. It doesn't matter if it's the worst egg sandwich I've ever had my whole life. I'm gonna tell her it's the
Yeah.
best one.
So she'll continue to want to make
Pro
things
tip.
for you.
My son needs to learn that tip.
Yeah.
He does not get it. Oh my god.
Well, he'll tell me, and it's so he says it with a really sweet voice. So I know he's not trying to be mean, but this is what it's how he says it, and he says it more than once. So it's, you know, he goes, Mom, sometimes you make really good food, and sometimes you make really yucky food. I wish you'd make I wish you'd make more good food. I'm like, okay, well, that's my goal, honey. But
You're like, oh well, the kitchen's right there, little man. Why don't you go ahead and try making dinner for once?
See, Kelly's not that mean. She doesn't have it in her to be like, fuck you, you can starve, bro. Whereas my mom, 100%. I don't give a shit. Starve to death. I remember I was like 4, and I seen some show where this kid told their mother that they had to do something, so I whipped that out to try it out. And I'm gonna tell you what, I didn't eat anything that whole day, and it was a traumatic event. I still remember it. My dad, when he tucked me into bed that night, he brought me some food, and I was like, oh, thank God, I was gonna die.
All right, poor chunky Eric sitting there like, I'm wasting
I
away.
wasn't a chunky little kid.
no.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was not a chunky little kid.
Did that only happen after you met Kelly?
No. Yeah, oh yeah, the chunkiness for sure. Yeah. I mean, I started getting a little chunkier in high school when I started eating frosting for fun. But
What are your
I don't think I was ever actually fat in high school though. I was just like I went from like visible muscles to not
What do you
visible
like to do for
muscles.
fun? Eat frosting,
It's good. Have you ever eaten frosting?
dude.
It's
Not by
fucking really good,
spoonfuls,
dude.
like you told me. Like you'd buy multiple things.
Not spoonfuls. You just take like a spoon and dip it in there, and then you lick the spoon like peanut butter.
I don't know how many times I took him to fucking Safeway to go buy fucking frosting. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I really
like a bag full of fucking frosting.
Anybody who says sugar addiction isn't real is fucking stupid, and I'll tell them that to their face.
You didn't join in, Steve?
No, I didn't.
No?
And I was fat too.
Yeah, Steve was fat. I wasn't fat.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyways. I got there.
And I did not. I was not buying myself some fucking frosting to just munch on.
Oh,
Dude.
like a normal human being. Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
Robert got his own frosting. Robert joined in with me.
Yeah.
Again, not normal.
Now you
human
want to
being.
talk about a real
Yeah.
mind blower? Lemon frosting. That's really good.
Mm.
But I'm just saying though. I mean, like,
Especially, go ahead.
go ahead.
If you take lemon drops and you crush them
This
And then-
gentleman.
and then put them on the fucking frosting, the lemon frosting, oh my God.
Lemon
It's a whole
drop, you
nother
said?
level. Lemon drops, yeah.
Okay.
Adds a little texture to it. Then you get like the really sour part of the lemon drops. Chef's kiss.
Mm,
Fucking
okay.
terrible. Fucking
Go ahead, Ricky.
diabetes in a fucking container.
It was, yes.
So there's the ending where they get the fucking camps going for all the parents and shit like that. That right there, the kid learned more skills than he would have learned at computer camp right there. He fucking organized this whole fucking thing to get, this shit. He had it all fucking down. That's fucking project management right there. That kid knew what the fuck he
Yeah.
was doing. He's like, all right, we
Well-
got this one at this time. We got this one at this time. Yeah, and plus all the shit before that, everybody writes your fucking your parents' letter every week, all right? So nobody gets fucking suspicious,
I mean, the funny part is that if he would have taken a college course on project management, he wouldn't have been able to get there because the first thing he would have done is get a whole bunch of other people to be bosses who'd stand there and not do anything, and he never could have got this done. Instead, he did it the old school way, which is like, we need to get this done. You're responsible for this. So are you guys. and you're responsible for that. And then they figured it out themselves instead of, I need to appoint bosses. And they would have appointed like the 3 dumb loud guys to be the bosses. So me and Robert and Dan would have been like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to go fucking hunting or something. Let's go fucking streaking. And then nothing would have happened.
Parents would have got there and be like, "The fuck are you kids doing out here?"
Mhm.
I mean, the funny part is all I would have had to do for myself is just call my mom and be like, yeah, you don't need to come to this. This is stupid. Don't do
Mhm.
that. And she'd be like, thank God I don't want to fucking drive all the way there.
Not good because I'm even though I told you I was on my way, I haven't even left the fucking house yet. I've just been sitting here waiting for you to tell me not to come.
That's actually not that far off. So when we were kids, I'd walk home from school, and we didn't live very far away from school. I'm not complaining about that. But it would be funny. My mom would be like, well, I have to go to the store. I'll give you a ride home. So I'm like, okay, you know what time I get off of school? So I'd wait there for about 20 minutes. She wouldn't show. So I'd walk home, and then she would still not even have her clothes on. And she's like, oh, shit, I guess I had to pick you up. And I'm like, so after that, what I would do is I'd walk home and I'd sneak in the back,
No.
and then she'd never see me come home. So this is my favorite part. More than once, she'd go, oh, fuck, I got to go pick Eric up. And she'd drive to go get me. And I heard her leave to go get me. And then she'd come home kind of in a panic. Yeah, only the first time. The second time she just drove by. She actually didn't pick me up because I was talking to some people once and wasn't standing in the normal spot. So it did bite me in the ass.
What? Oh.
It was raining. So I didn't want to walk. I didn't have a good coat. Man.
I gotta say the worst parent out of all these fucking things is the one trying to get the girl to lose weight. I'm like, fuck off. That kid is not fat at all.
I know.
And you're like
I-
fucking trying to force her to go to fat camp and shit. And I'm like, you suck, lady. You suck.
She literally took off like
Yeah.
2-3 layers of coat and go,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're svelte. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're so stupid.
Yeah,
This
you're gonna give
movie's
this fucking
stupid.
you're gonna give this fucking kid a fucking complex. She's gonna be bulimic when she's older or anorexic or
Mhm.
some shit. Like, fuck off, lady. Go to hell. Like all the other parents, it's just like whatever. They're most of them were just trying to get their kids out of their fucking house, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But that lady pissed me off. I'm like, fuck you, lady.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
think my favorite parent was the military guy.
Yeah,
That shit was pretty funny.
yeah. I liked his whole. He's fucking in the
Yeah.
hole.
He didn't fucking, he didn't fake out. He stayed
Yeah.
there in the hole like
Yeah.
like a real soldier.
Yeah.
It was funny though, that kid is complaining about his parents, right? And I'm like, that motherfucker needs to spend like a day in the life of me. Like one of those like life swap things, right? So that kid gets to like, dude, the computer camp looked rad as fuck to me.
Yeah,
would be
I wanna do
happy
that
as a
shit.
clam. I'd do that right now.
yeah.
Hang out with nerds. We could get in arguments about comic books,
Nerd shit?
Diablo, WoW, nerd shit. We could, you know what? That's what Asmongold needs. He needs to open Asmongold's summer camp for boys. Except by boys, he means the boys, like the guys that watch a stream.
Yeah.
Boys.
And then they can watch a bunch of 38-year-olds get in a fist fight. Fuck you. That's fucking bullshit.
On the menu, there'll be his famous pizzas and
Yeah. And steaks.
steaks.
Oh man. God, I hope
Oh,
Aspen's
fuck.
not fucking cooking.
Oh my god, this fucking shit's just like he's just got like a sink, like a murky sink. He's got
Yeah.
Ricky doing the dishes.
Why is this wet? Oh well,
Oh man.
a stupid thing.
That would be rad. I would get Ricky to be able to go there so he could discover that they're related.
Hey Ricky, we did discover a name you need to change, put on your channel. I don't know if we want to say it on here yet.
No,
need
you
to
don't
do
want to.
first.
It's not time
But,
for a world release.
Yeah.
No.
But, yeah.
Time for world release.
We,
Yeah.
we figured something
No.
out while I was up there, and it's fucking hilarious.
Mhm.
So yeah. That'll be a teaser for later on.
Yeah.
So did
yeah.
anybody actually go to camp before? Like their
We're
sixth
all
grade
poor,
camp?
honey. There's no.
The only
What?
thing I ever went to was Woodley.
Yeah, that's all I did too.
I wasn't allowed to go. I got to
You
go
didn't
to
go to
Boy
sixth grade
Scout
camp?
for No, it wasn't even that long. Never mind. It was.
So
very-
Woodleaf
it
was
ended very
was
soon.
the camp we went to in 6th grade, but that was like for
Yeah.
school kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
like
you went for a week during
week
school.
and, you know,
A whole
did
week. That's
some
crazy.
camp
We
shit,
had
yeah.
what, like, I think it was like two nights or something at our 6th grade camp. It was at the Boy Scout camp, and then a week later I had my Girl Scout camp right after.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But
So we went to Woodley
that was
for
it.
like pretty much an entire week there, and all I did was fucking go out to the fucking small pond and just start fucking fishing. And they were like, well, like, why don't you go out here and do these other activities? You know, like, we need more people for a Red Rover and all that shit. I'm like, well, you can Red Rover yourself right back over to that field because I'm going to sit here and fish. You know? It's like, you gave me the option to fish. That's
You didn't want to
what
put
I'm
like
gonna
glitter
do.
on a pine cone or something?
Fuck no. Like,
Listen, I want to do real camp activities like learn how to hack into a mainframe.
Yeah,
That's what I want to do. All right. That'd be fucking awesome. And then get in arguments about who's better, like Batman or somebody else that's not as good as Batman. Okay.
somebody else that's not as good as Batman is better than Batman.
Or if Batman got an Iron Man suit, could he still be stealthy enough to kick the shit out of everybody?
Now, how is he supposed to get that when Ricky stole it?
Exactly. He
Steal
ain't
it from
getting
him?
me.
Okay, so
Oh,
is-
Batman could easily steal it from Ricky. Ricky's security is terrible.
He ain't gonna want to steal it because okay, look,
the
dude, look,
gross
dude.
sweat inside there.
Yeah, dude. Okay, look, fucking Tony Stark
Batman
does
spends
it,
half of his
doesn't-
life in the
doesn't-
sewer.
doesn't ever like
Still wouldn't
mention
want to be
it
in that
or
suit.
anything like that. Okay, but the typical Iron Man suit doesn't have the greatest AC. Okay, so that thing is just gonna be like you're gonna like just hop in there and it's just gonna smell like just like ball stew. Okay,
There's no way it doesn't have good AC, dude. There's no way.
dude.
The one Ricky stole.
He
'cause
is a
Iron Man
goddamn
let Ricky steal
multi
that one.
fucking goddamn billionaire. You think he's not gonna sit there and be like, just that fucking billionaire fucking mentality's not just kick in and be like, oh, well, it doesn't need fucking AC. What the fuck does it matter to the fucking there? No, he's fucking not. Okay, like it is literally just gonna kick in to him. It's just gonna be second nature and be like, I have to cut corners here. I have to cut costs here. It's just that
No.
typical billionaire fucking, mentality
That's
where they see
ridiculous.
something and they're like, I have to cut costs.
They have all the best
can't
shit
do
for
that.
themselves. Like Elon's getting to drive the Cybertruck first. And he
Well, see,
even
that's
has
the-
windows that don't break.
That's the thing is Ricky has actually stolen War Machine's suit from like after Tony just built it, and he didn't put no air conditioning in that shit. He's like, Rhodey is a fucking military guy. He don't need no air conditioning.
He's all
The military
that,
would say, take that fucking air conditioning out of there.
that fucking bitch looked at me sideways. I'm putting him
Yeah.
in the hot box.
Yeah. So Ricky's
He's
actually got
just-
the fucking War Machine suit instead.
Honestly, man, I'll fucking deal with it all. It's
Wouldn't
just,
it
I'm
be
just gonna- I'm-
cool? It seems like it would actually need heating because if you're flying along, like you're not going to get much better like air conduction, especially
Well,
on
no,
a metal
what was it like
suit.
in the fucking first fucking Iron Man movies? There, he fucking has to deal with this fucking suit frosting over when he goes too high and fucking
Yeah.
completely turning off on him, and then he just drops.
Yeah.
Which is what
I'm
he
not gonna
fucking
lie, if
had
I
the
had
other
an Iron
fucking
Man
dude
suit,
do.
You know what I would do? I'd make a Fortress of Solitude. I'd find some Antarctic ice thing, and then melt a hole in the side of it, and then I'd put on the I'd put a tag real big, and it'd say Leo was here, just to fuck with everybody, making everybody think Leo DiCaprio fucking put a hole in the side of an iceberg for his. Oh my god! If I was even better, I would use the Iron Man suit to steal his private jet and then park it there with a hole mounted on it. Maybe even put some heaters, like just heating the fucking side of the iceberg. Just because that would be really funny. They'd be like, this guy's a real prick. I don't know about this. Flying around a private jet, that's one thing. But melting an iceberg on purpose? Wow, wait a second.
So,
That means Superman's a climate change denier.
yep. He is.
Guys, we just figured something out. Superman's a bad guy.
Actually, what it is, Superman is actually a villain, and he's been steadily melting all the icebergs to cause a rise in sea level, and that's why things are the way they are. And he just doesn't even just acknowledge the fact of any of that even exists in the first place. Like someone asked him about climate change, he immediately changed the subject and be like, "Hey, you know what's really cool? I'm fucking Clark Kent." and takes his fucking, puts his glasses on, shit like that. He just changes subject immediately. Just railroad him into like not even fucking wanting to mention the whole fucking climate change thing out there, because he's the one actually out there fucking heat fucking visioning the fucking icebergs away, and he's like, it's gonna be fucking cool. These stupid ass fucking aliens, they'll have no fucking idea I'm actually here to fucking prepare for the invasion. But see,
I
his
think I
fucking
like
whole planet
Omni-Man.
did
I
not
still
get
like
destroyed.
Omni-Man
They're
better.
going there to fucking,
I mean,
destroy him.
Yeah.
Omni-Man's thing
Omni-Man,
doesn't
I
seem
think,
that
could
bad.
fucking just kill fucking Superman. I think Omni-Man he'd be smart enough to realize, like, okay, there's a fucking damn near indestructible another damn near indestructible alien out here. Okay, that's fucking cool. Well, guess what? I don't have a fucking weakness to kryptonite. This dumbass fucking does.
Okay, I'm not good. This is the coolest scene ever in a comic book show with like a crossover, all right? You see Omni-Man and he's doing his thing, and then he sees Superman, he's like, "Holy shit, this," cuz Omni-Man's power level is not the same, like, it's not as high as Superman's. Then Lex Luthor shows up and is like, "Hey buddy, you're not an alien, right?" And he's like, "No, I'm a fucking good guy. I'm just a normal human dude from a different dimension." And then Lex Luthor makes him some fucking brass knuckles made out of fucking kryptonite. And that'd be a rad scene where you just see him slide the fucking kryptonite brass knuckles on. It's like, all right, buddy, it's
Come
ass
on, you little
whooping time.
bitch.
Yeah.
What he needs like fucking right across the like blade of his hand, so he just karate chop Superman in half like he does with everybody else.
I just want to see him beat the shit out of him nice and slow.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan
That's
of
all.
Superman. He's
Yeah.
like my least favorite.
I don't think
fucking hero
anybody on the show is a
out there.
a
Like,
fan of
he's
Superman. Ricky,
just a piece of shit.
we talked about it.
Kelly's a fan of Henry Cavill or Cavill, whatever, how the fuck you say it.
Havel.
Yeah. She knows how to say it.
Well, of course he has a fucking life-size fucking cardboard cutout of him in the closet.
No, I don't. Ricky.
Oh my god, I wish they made a fucking one of those body pillow things of that.
No.
You might-
I could buy it for Kelly.
He wouldn't be my
You
first
might
pick.
be able to
It'd be
special order
so
one.
funny.
Would not be
He
my
would
first
be-
pick.
Oh my god, then she's gonna be over there with two of them.
All right,
That'll be
ruining the
something.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could get it. Yeah, it's right there. Etsy makes
What?
it.
No, I'm just saying, like,
They make
you can
that?
probably special order it.
$43. Yeah, you can get a Henry Cavill body
Oh
pillow.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
Phil's like, yeah, I
Who
know.
else do they have?
Probably anybody you're looking for. They got The Rock,
No.
Sebastian Stan, Chris Evans. That's just at the top of this thing.
I
See
don't
if
think
that comes
Kelly's
up.
a
There
big
you
fan
go.
of any of those
Body pillow.
guys.
Sebastian Stan's cute, but it's still
Oh.
not number one. No, keep going. Keep
I mean,
going.
like, honestly,
I don't
guys,
have Thor.
you guys could probably get a Biden body pillow so that way you can sniff him
Ew.
instead of having him
No.
sniff you.
Oh,
Jason,
no.
Jason Momoa,
There
Ryan
you go.
Reynolds,
Oh,
Ryan
no.
Gosling.
No.
You want to get a Steve-O one? It's going to be a naked
I'm sure there's a
Steve-O.
Steve one.
That's
I haven't
Steve-O.
seen one here,
Steve-O's
but
rad.
He's not my
Anyways.
favorite.
Kelly wants
Jackass.
Johnny Knoxville or nobody.
No. There's somebody
Ew,
else.
dude, Bam Margera. That's gross.
Goodness. Good
I was
lord.
just gonna say Chris Pontius,
Oh.
huh?
Yeah.
Chris Pontius.
Oh, I
Dude.
forgot about
Like,
that.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
how-
Yeah.
Chris Pontius, but I was like, what the fuck is his name? Like,
I'm
I can't
99%
remember
sure you
fucking
could get Chris Pontius to get in your actual bed. I don't think he's.
I was like, really? What's
married.
his number
He's married.
now?
So am I. So it's like I can't really do that. So, you know.
I mean, I mean, personally, Kelly, I don't see a law against it. Okay, it's just
Well, you know.
morally dubious. Okay.
No, I have dreams sometimes, and I have to tell the person in the dream I'm married, and then the dream ends. So I never actually, you know.
Kelly, listen, it doesn't count if it's in a different state or if you're dreaming. Doesn't count.
The next time,
I
just
was
let
like,
it happen,
Really?
and I'll
How
wake
much
up
gas do
going,
we have in our truck, Eric?
We had 2 Star Trek people in here at least that I recognized. I'm sure there was more. Which there's some side characters. You got Kate Mulgrew and fucking Riker was in here too.
Oh, I know.
I did not realize. I was like, he walks up in the suit and I'm like, That's fucking Riker. Holy shit.
You do his famous little sit down there.
Nah, he was worried about the time or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Could you
He sits
imagine the
down like that because
superhuman
he's got like a
he'd make
medical
if he?
condition or some shit. He can't sit down properly.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the fucking superhuman that he would make if he would have banged Kate Mulgrew? That'd be like the smartest fucking Star Trek person ever.
The fucking
She got her way
captain
out
would
of
be
so many
ridiculous.
fucking jams.
Yeah.
I mean, who says he didn't? He just kept it on the down low.
Cause that stupid fucking Donna Troy mind fucking him. That's what happened.
Dude, fucking Riker, fucking like honestly, a realistic fucking like Star Trek. There, every single female fucking person that goes on that ship, whether they're alien or human, after about fucking like a few months, all of them are just gonna be walking around with huge ass stomachs, pregnant, going like, "I wonder how I got pregnant. I don't know. I think the hollow fucking dick is malfunctioning. It
Going
got me so
around, I think
pregnant."
it's from the toilet. I think it's from the
Yeah.
toilet.
Yeah, you know. And Riker's just going on like, "So, I'm gonna get a transfer to a new ship. I've done my job here."
Fucking Geordi calls up Riker. He's like, "Hey, I just want to let you know there's a bunch of women that have a holodeck program of you, and they're doing stuff." And he's like, "Really? Can you just like flicker it and transport me
Uh-huh.
in there?"
He's like, Scotty, beam me into the holodeck, please."
Yeah, flicker the lights and then get me in there.
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Geordi's like, "I see what's going on here."
Yeah.
I feel like Riker would have talked to about himself in the third person though.
God damn it.
I
Oh man.
Oh my
It's-
god, they should have had alternate universe Riker been Tom Selleck. So you go from beard to mustache.
Oh, God damn it.
They never
That's
did
like
alternate
fucking-
universe over there on
Yeah, they did at
Next
least one.
Generation.
They did their like RNA thing or whatever. Whatever the hell that was.
anything.
Yeah, they had one where they had like RNA instead of DNA. It was like their, I don't know. They have their weird little fucking alternate universe thing where they're like bad guys.
No, what I'm saying is Next Generation didn't do alternate. They didn't do the Terran Dominion or Terran
What was it,
shit
fucking...
in
Oh, I would have sworn
in
I
their
seen at
series.
least one where they were doing that. That's fucking weird.
Did Voyager do it?
I wonder if it's a deleted
Uh,
episode.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure I don't remember that one, but let's see. Next Generation.
It doesn't have to be Terran. Like I said, it was something else. It was a different universe where they had RNA. And I remember being like viruses? What the fuck?
Uh,
Okay, so it was in the original.
yeah, it was in the original. They did it in Deep Space Nine. They did it in Discovery.
So yeah, Next Generation didn't have it.
I think Discovery did it the best. That shit was rad.
Yeah. Oh, and Enterprise did it. They had like a whole fucking season.
So I was gonna say, I was like, there was like one before the or like after the original, where they had like a huge like storyline about
Yeah.
the mirror universe there, where they're all wearing black suits and gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's how you tell they're evil. Is they wear the gloves.
Do you know the one I'm thinking of for Voyager? It was where I think it was when the Doctor was on that planet, and they like had Voyager as like a museum piece, and they weren't telling the stories right, and they made everybody bad guys because they all had gloves on and like phasers and shit with them and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But it wasn't a mirror universe thing. It was just like a
That's
mistelling
right,
of what
that's right.
Voyager was doing. and shit.
Wasn't that the one where the Doctor was trying to gain access to the fucking like galactic wide fucking teleportation fucking satellite system they had out there?
I don't know.
The
Like something
fucking-
happened
The fucking
in.
aliens were like, "You can't use that to go back home. Sorry, fuck you. It's not gonna affect us at all if you use this, but you can't use it."
Yeah, I don't remember what they were trying to do. I thought it was some weird like they got captured or some shit, or he got lost
Yeah,
out there.
because
with his mobile
the
emitter.
Doctor used it and went back to the fucking their original quadrant and like to like let people know what the fuck was going on, and then he sent himself fucking back again. Because the stupid alien race is like, you can't use our teleportation that could send you anywhere in the fucking galaxy. Can't possibly use that. Oh no, we can't allow you to do that because we're fucking
That's fucked up.
douchebags.
So the Next Generation did a bunch of Mirror Universe books, is what it was. So Picard
Like
does
I
have
said,
a
I
Picard
would
does
have
have a goatee.
sworn that there was like an episode where they weren't. I don't know. I can't really remember exactly what the fuck happened. It was either something Q did or I don't know. I'd have to rewatch the whole
Q is a
fucking
fucking
series.
vile piece of shit. There's nothing good about Q. Like, I don't care what manner of like redemption arc they tried to give him. Q is just a fucking piece of crap.
I mean, he got the fucking Borg going after everybody. What an asshole! Like, why didn't he just wipe the Borg off the face of the Earth? But
Why
he
didn't
couldn't
the Q just in general do that? Like,
because they
it's
can't.
well, they
There's, like,
can.
I've
It's
watched
just that
several theories about it
it's-
that they
it's just
can't
that-
actually
it's-
do
It's
that
just
to
that
him.
they fucking they view all of their life forms as inferior, and so they just don't fuck with it. Like, pretty much the equivalent of Q interacting with fucking the Enterprise was a little kid out there with the magnifying glass burning ants. That's pretty much
So-
what that was.
I've watched a couple of things, and there's some theories that Guinan, right? Okay, so Guinan's race got taken over by the fucking Borg.
Yeah.
So the theory is that Guinan's race had something on the Q because like Q knew her.
Q was afraid
Right.
of her.
Yeah, was afraid of her. So that was the thing. Like the Borg took it over and took up over their thing, and then the Q were like, "Oh fuck, we can't do anything to these fucking guys now because they know how to fuck with us." So yeah, that's the nerd theory going around on the internets. I watch a lot of nerd stuff in my free time. And they really like that kind of who could, like, it's kind of like how people are like, Bruce Lee versus Conor McGregor, who's going to win? And then there's a guy who's like, dripping wet, 120-pound Bruce Lee could kick the shit out of 185-pound Conor McGregor who knows jujitsu. It's not even a challenge. It's not the case. Conor McGregor would probably kick his ass. Unless he was really drunk.
Which is good high chance of that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I seen him in a bar fight with some old guy, and he didn't hit him very hard. So I'm like, okay, he's one of those guys who loses his suds when he gets too shit faced.
Yeah, I mean, well, Conor McGregor's a fucking piece of shit asshole anyway, so.
He's fucking funny though.
Yeah,
mean,
but he's
I don't
also
know
a
if you've
piece of
seen
shit
it.
asshole.
Of course he is, but he's still really funny when he's trying to. Wait, is he trying to fight you right now?
He is. He is. Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
because
gets
that's
just
what he
fucking
does.
just domed and fucking just knocked
He
the
just-
fuck out.
Pisses everybody off that he's gonna fight to the point where they're just like "fuck you," and then they get all torqued up and
He
get the
just
shit kicked out
pisses
of
everyone
themselves.
off just to piss him off because he's a pompous prick.
Yeah,
He thinks his shit don't fucking stink.
that's right.
You know-
He's Conor McGregor,
And
dude.
then he fucking ended up fucking. Didn't he like end up getting his fucking leg or arm fucking shattered in a fucking fight and dropped to the ground, started fucking crying like a little bitch?
Well, so what happened was he literally had his shin bone break in half, which
Yeah, and he dropped to the
I'm
ground.
gonna
started
tell you
crying
right
like a little
now-
bitch, and fucking Joe Rogan was like sitting there going like, "Hey, so how does it feel to fucking lose your fight?"
yeah, that was
Because like
fucking funny.
you could tell Joe Rogan was like, "Fuck yes, fuck this piece of fucking shit. He's fucking out.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Yep.
done. Fuck him." Like you
Yeah.
could tell Joe Rogan was like, "Fuck yes" on that. Like, and I
He's like,
love his response because Conor McGregor's down the ground holding his fucking busted ass leg, crying like a little bitch, and Joe Rogan's over there fucking sticking a microphone in his face, going like, "So how does it feel to fucking get fucked?"
I want to see it. He didn't actually like tear up or go like, he was just like having shit to say to the other guy.
he
about
was
how
doing like
this isn't
I
over.
don't know what clip you saw, man.
I
but
gotta
the clip
rewatch that. I
fucking
can't
saw,
remember.
fucking Joe Rogan is down there next to him with the fucking microphone in his face. Big ass fucking smile on Joe Rogan's face, and
Yeah.
Conor McGregor's down there holding
How'd
his
that
fucking
go?
leg, just fucking crying like a little bitch.
God, you know what happened? I bet money he thought of so many fucking jokes, like to say to him, And it's almost too bad that he wasn't like a meaner guy a little bit in that
Oh, I
scene.
know, I know, I know, I know, I
'Cause
know.
that would have been pretty funny.
Oh, I would have fucking been hilarious because I mean, like, okay, look.
What happened,
It's
Connor?
not
Did you
a
forget
guy
your
who you
Lucky
want to fuck
Charms
with
today?
anyways. Okay, no, I think like okay, like Conor McGregor versus fucking Joe Rogan. They're both in their prime, able to go. Conor McGregor can probably beat the shit out of Joe Rogan. Okay, but at that point in time, with fucking Conor McGregor sitting there with the fucking shattered fucking leg, Joe Rogan would be like, dude, do something about it, bitch. Do it. Go ahead, try it. Like,
I mean, they're about the
all I
same
gotta do is just
size.
poke your fucking shattered leg, and you can't do fucking shit to me, bitch.
Yeah, I think they're actually about the same size.
Yeah, they definitely be in the same class.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a funny one.
yeah.
You know how many fist fights there would have been in that camp? They're 8th grade boys.
Yeah.
That's when all of the fist fights happened. They would have ended up. Oh my god, I already know what would have happened. Okay. You guys tell me how far off this is. It would have degenerated down into the boys circling around each other and then having fucking Fight Club basically.
Yeah.
And then in their free time banging whatever girls that wanted to remain there. Meaning the one big kid who won the fights would be banging all the girls. That's exactly what would have happened.
I don't know.
Well, any of the ones who, willing participants. Which it wouldn't have been all of them. Which is good. So. God damn, I still can't. What's that?
I don't think Mud's dad knew shit about computers because fucking Christopher Lloyd goes in there. You know that motherfucker doesn't know shit about computers, especially at this
No.
time. And BS's his way through this thing. There's no fucking way.
no
He would have
shot,
asked
yeah.
questions. His dad would have asked questions about this, that fucking Christopher Lloyd wouldn't have had any answers for.
Yeah,
And
like how
so-
much RAM do these computers have? That's an
Yeah.
easy one. And the guy'd be like, 8?
Yeah.
8?
It's like
No. The hell? Or he would have laughed because he would have thought it was a joke.
yeah.
Because it's all 8-bit. Factors of 8.
And then trying to get internet out there, that would have sucked. Especially
Oh,
in
Jesus.
1994. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hell, it would suck right now in 2023, even though
true.
the FCC has given out enough money to fiber the entire country twice. They've paid the executives that money instead.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it would have been just like, even if you wanted to do something out there, they're not going to do shit because you wouldn't have any internet. If you did, you'd have the worst fucking internet.
It would have been like dial-up minus.
Yeah.
My grandma
fucking-
had dial-up minus. It was...
Fucking satellite internet and wouldn't be able to upload anything. Nothing would load. Be the fucking longest pings ever.
Yeah.
This
Or you could do like
sucks.
my uncle and get that internet and then do stupid stuff and then have a virus on your computer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how long did it take to download this? And he's like, I don't know, a couple of days. And I'm like, the file name says titties on it, doesn't it? Definitely did. He's like, how'd you know that?
Which brings me to how the fuck did they order all that shit? How did you order shit back then?
Sears
Right?
Catalogs?
On the
Yes,
phone.
yes.
Yeah, you just call up, dude. They had Circuit City. You just call them
They
up
have a
and be
list
like,
of these
"Get me
numbers,
shit."
or just call up the operator. Yes, connect me to Circuit City.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
I
that
mean-
camp does not have a fucking phone book that would have
No.
Circuit City in it.
No, you just call up 1-800 Circuit.
I'm sure.
I mean, they have you can still call 411 right now and be like, hey, can you help me find this? And they'll do it. So, especially now that there's nothing to do. Because there's nobody there. They're like, well, just Google it. I don't have a goddamn. Why am I asking you, huh?
You want me to Google this for you, sir?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
It's literally just old people calling that thing now.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it still works. Probably. I haven't verified this. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. They might have
Well,
shipped in this like
If
fucking
it's
15
there,
years
it's
ago.
automated anyways. It's not gonna be fucking live person. It's all automated shit.
Oh, that sucks.
be an automated system going like, "Hey, fucking Google it, dumbass," and then it just hangs up. Doesn't even say goodbye. You just get fucking dial tone after that.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Or
Yeah.
somebody with like an impenetrable accent answers the phone, and you're like, "Uh-oh." I mean, I've talked to a French guy one time, and I was just like, "Are you speaking English?
Why does it sound
I
like
was
you're
like-
choking on the words?
Can you
Doesn't sound
transfer
right.
me to an Indian guy or something? Because I can't fucking understand you, dude. What the fuck are you
Can't understand
saying?"
anybody on the phone,
And
so
it's like, did you
that's
take
fine.
an accent elimination class
Yeah.
from Jackie Chan?
If somebody has a southern accent, Kelly's like, "What? What language are you speaking? What kind of dialect is this?" They're like, "Come on, man, I can't."
Talking like so pretty much what you're saying is someone with a southern accent starts talking to Kelly, all she hears is boom how.
Pretty much.
Bang.
I think anything like Valley Girl. I'm not even shitting you. She might be like hard enough. She might be like, "What the fuck are you saying?" It's pretty comical.
It's like, yeah, sure, yeah, okay, go ahead and go get your Starbucks. Okay, goodbye.
Here's a good example. There was a guy who's from Washington, in our country. Okay, Washington people have a bit of a Canadian accent. At least this guy did. He said something, and she had to ask me later on, like, "What did he say?" And I'm
What are you
like,
talking about?
"Mike Benson," when we were at the Logan show.
Oh, really?
Yes. We
Oh.
were like, "What the fuck? What did he say?" And I was like, "Yeah, he said this."
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Said I'm pancakes, maple syrup, waffles.
I mean, Kelly had to turn on the subtitles to fucking Fargo because she's like, "This isn't a foreign language," and I'm like, "They're
Okay,
speaking
honestly,
English."
I so fucking wish that we could just have fucking subtitles in real life. Because there are just certain people out there, like, they just did not learn how to move their mouth while talking.
I'm
They
related to
just went
somebody like
full
that.
fucking lazy on it throughout their entire life. And it's just you cannot understand a fucking word they say, and they will get full on pissed off and offended at the fact that you cannot understand them because they chose to just fucking just limp dick their fucking mouth and not fucking make any kind of movements to fucking pronounce words properly or even at all. They're pretty much just going to and then they get
My
pissed off that you
favorite-
can't understand a word they're fucking saying.
Well, I actually enjoy some of them. As like this, like you can tell some people learned how to talk with like braces on or something because they're like this.
Uh-huh.
They're like, "Yeah, so I was doing this." It's like, dude, you never open your mouth. What the fuck? How the hell are you doing this?
Yeah,
Like,
I
over
have-
here, you gotta get the best shit.
Yeah, I have definitely encountered quite a few people that just will not move their mouth at all.
You
Or
know, you got a
lips
point
or
there, Eric,
tongue
because
or anything
I
pronunciation.
people that I know that've had braces do seem to mutter a lot, but
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I
I
don't know why I
also
keep
they
yelling.
might
I
just
think-
be because they're family members too. I noticed that.
Yeah, that definitely didn't have braces. But yeah, my dad always had like a mouthful of chew,
Yeah.
and it was just like, "Oh, you need to go over there and do this thing and that over there." And Kelly's like, "What the fuck?" That was the funniest shit.
Just reminded me of that guy from Napoleon Dynamite talking about the chickens and the shit. He's making that gross ass egg thing.
Oh god.
when Napoleon asked if the chickens have large talons.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I just remember that fucking gnarly looking orange juice stuff.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. Sitting out in the
Wow.
sun the whole time while they're working.
Ugh.
Oh god. People from Idaho are fucked up.
People all over are.
What's that, Kelly?
There's people all over that are. They don't have to be
No,
just
I'm
from-
just specifically talking about people from Idaho. They're definitely fucked up. I'm kidding, but
Goddamn Idahoans. I don't know what they're called, but that
fucking
works.
over there growing potatoes and shit. Idiots.
Bridges.
Grow rice and American food like Californians.
All right.
How come they don't grow a bunch of rice in like the South? It just must be the wrong water or something.
I think it's the humidity down there. It just causes rice rot.
Yeah, because it seems like it'd be the perfect rice environment. Because you
Yeah,
just
I
have to like
just don't
fix the
think
swamps up
climate's
a little bit.
just quite good enough there. It's because like here, like so like whenever like we're growing like rice here, whatever like that, like if they're like growing their rice there, and we say like get like a high humidity or heavy rain while it's growing there, um uh the rice stalks will actually burst because they had too much. Literally, like they grow in water, but if it gets like rains or gets too high humidity, the stalks will swell up and actually burst, and your rice will just fucking fall over and just start rotting. Like it's a fucking huge fucking problem if they get like a fucking like out of season rain or something like that. It'll just burst the fucking stalks in the rice and it'll fucking just destroy your entire fucking field.
How the fuck
Right.
did people make it this long?
All right, this is the AI generated answer here. The
Okay.
human region has high weed and pest pressure, so it's causing a lot of pests.
Yeah,
The second one on this, the mosquito infested swamps of low country made it difficult to attract white labor.
white labor.
That's what it says.
That's fucking racist. That's
That is
fucking
racist.
AI.
What are they saying? We don't like mosquitoes?
Fucking
Nobody
AI.
likes fucking mosquitoes.
Apparently, there's a lot of rice grown in Louisiana, so
Oh,
which
is
I guess
there?
makes sense since they use a lot of rice in their cooking. So,
Yeah, it was like jambalaya and stuff because that's what the
Jambalaya.
American food joke was. Yeah. Wait, I think that's what it's called. Then they make like boudin, which is rice stuffed sausage.
Think so.
No, wait, Kelly, is that the wrong thing? Did I say the wrong thing?
I don't know. I mean, I've never had either, so I would
I'm
have
pretty
to.
sure that's right. Yeah, because the Duck Dynasty lady.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I used to watch their show on like the first or second season. They were always talking about boudin,
you were correct.
and then she made some, and it looks really fucking good.
Boudin recipe, a pork and rice Cajun sausage.
Yeah, you see, I've
Yep.
never actually watched Duck Dynasty. The only thing I've done is I've watched fucking the Robertsons for duck hunting to learn how to blow duck calls. Like the only
I
thing
got
I've
that
watched about them
movie.
is their duck hunting videos.
Yeah, I got their duck call too. I haven't ever got to use it on a duck because I never go duck hunting, but there's that.
No, yeah, but they're actually one of the best fucking like what you would call a meat callers out there because you have competition callers and you got meat callers. You know,
Oh.
so like meat callers are out there actually trying to attract the actual fucking species. Competition callers are calling to make it sound good to another human. So like you don't see meat callers really in competition calling contests.
Oh, I see. So you have the
yeah.
working one and then the one that'll fool judges. Does that sound about
Pretty
right?
much, and then you go out duck hunting and you hear people out there doing competition calls, and you're like, yeah, they're probably sitting over there wondering why these fucking birds are just completely fucking avoiding their fucking field while they're heading straight towards mine because I'm out here doing meat calling. Like y'all are fucking dumbasses.
Ricky just wants to meet cute so bad with one of those
He
ducks.
does. It's real hard.
Yeah, so I mean, I like the first episode or first season has some really funny shit, like Uncle Si with a samurai sword, and they're just outside
Oh, yeah.
chopping shit up. It's fucking funny. It's literally like the shit me and my brothers would do. Okay, so I recommend that season. I cannot attest for the other ones. I don't think I've seen them. So the first one though, fucking funny. They have samurai swords. There's one where they eat a shitload of donuts, and then all of them are asleep
yeah.
in the fucking shop. And my goofball dad didn't realize, like, because there's like 5 guys in there. He's like, this isn't where they actually make them. They can't make this many fucking duck calls. And I'm like, it's a fucking TV show. Of course they have a factory, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
The hell?
They may have started out there, but they definitely
Oh, yeah.
contracted that fucking shit out to another fucking place. All that shit's mass produced, fucking injection molded, shit like that. Like nothing's fucking custom by hand. Nothing. It's like I've had one of their high end calls, and you can tell this shit is fucking just mass produced. It's not in tune, nothing like that. You gotta go and bring it down to fucking some fucking local dude that actually makes duck calls by hand and tell him like tune this fucking $120 fucking piece of shit call I fucking bought. Bullshit.
So let me think here. I don't know. I just can't imagine having that. Like, there definitely would have been somebody who got like a broken arm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
8th grade boys will jump off of buildings with like very, very little amount of.
They did it in the very beginning.
Yeah,
With
but I
the-
mean,
They would
Listen,
have,
I
that
jumped
wouldn't
up-
have
that
stopped
doesn't
right
count.
then.
No.
they're not going to break their arms on that.
It's not
I'm
gonna
gonna
happen
tell
to me.
I'm gonna tell you that the mattresses are not gonna be that soft and
Oh,
nice
fuck
when you
no.
jump on them, especially
Oh,
I
old
jumped
piece
on
of
them
shit
like that. It
mattresses
was
like
fine. Yeah.
Well, that's you, Eric. You got fucking Neanderthal fucking bones, okay? Like,
Well, so did Dan and
you're
Robert. We all
fucking-
jumped on them.
your guys' fucking bone structure is meant to like take a fucking hit from a woolly mammoth to be able to get up and brush it off. All right, like that's your guys' fucking bone structure, okay? Like normal human beings' bone structures cannot take a hit from a woolly mammoth. All right, that's just you guys.
I'm trying to say that that's not the case, but like, I've got my kid, and he's
It's the
a
fucking case,
tank.
dude.
He's a tank, so I'm like,
Yeah.
you might be making a point
I
here. but
mean-
I can't really.
We established last podcast that you're like the only like Neanderthal fucking species left, and you fucking got out of your cave up in the fucking Arctic, and you fucking came out here to fucking try to live amongst normal people,
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they were like, "Hey, we made a half Neanderthal kid, and we just need somebody to raise him," I'd be like, "Dude, send him my way."
You'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
100%.
Why did you try to kidnap my fucking son? Okay,
They're gonna
that
be
kid's
like,
already
"Try and
mine,
teach him to be
okay?
peaceful," and I'm gonna be like, "No." We're gonna barbarian the shit out of this. I'll be like, Robert, you're coming out of retirement. We're gonna barbarian some shit. I'd get in shape. Oh, that'd be rad. Just doing stuff and then just be in shape from that. Not having to actually force yourself to exercise. I hate that stuff. Why do they gotta do that?
All right, what rating did you guys give this?
Can I get a second? Somebody else go. I can't think of a
Okay.
number here.
I'll give it 2.5 stars. It was better when I was younger, and just
I'll give it 2 stars.
I'm gonna go 2 stars also.
I'm right in there with you guys. I'm at 2 stars.
Eric,
I
Peer
didn't want to
pressure
be the
got
first
you?
one to. No, I didn't want to be
Oh.
the first one to give it because I was like, I really want to give this like 1.5 stars, and then I realized that was a little too harsh. So
because
I'm not
Christopher
picking
Lloyd was pretty good in it.
he was.
That's why I
Yes.
picked it, because I'm like, I remember him being real funny in this, and just off the wall crazy.
yeah, all those costumes and shit like that. It's good.
Yeah, I was like, where do you even get those at?
he,
must
he
have
was
just
the
had 'em.
original. He was the original master of disguise. Is that movie?
Yeah,
That fucking okay.
never
For
seen
some
it.
reason,
but that's what
master
it
of
is.
disguise is like doesn't sound right to me, but I'm like that's it, right?
Is that the one with Energico?
Dude, that's been like I don't even know if
Isn't
have I
it-
watched it. Is that the one with the turtle?
That's
Yeah.
a turtle. That's the
Yeah.
only way why I know the
Turtle.
movie. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think I've never
Um,
seen it.
All right, next week's movie is Eric's choice. What are you gonna choose?
I'm gonna pick the new Venture Brothers movie. It's called Venture Brothers: The Radiant Blood of the Baboon Heart. I think is the title of it, but it's new.
Venture Bros is
All
pretty
right.
hilarious.
Yes.
Do they got Brock in this one?
Yep. Everybody's in it that I can remember.
Nice, nice.
There
They
might
did
be.
their
I mean,
damnedest there fucking in the series there to fucking cut Brock out of it.
no, I think he was busy with something. He had a
And they're-
uh,
it's like
sitcom
it's
going.
like dude, like Brock Sampson's like one of the main fucking dudes. You can't just get rid of him, all right? Like you get rid of fucking fucking Rusty, fucking Dr. fucking Venture before you get rid of fucking Brock, all right? Like
Yeah, that's no shit.
All right, so next week we'll be watching Venture Brothers. Radiant is the blood of the baboon heart. That's what it's called.
And is this are we gonna need the DVD for this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll watch that next week. Probably Sunday in the morning. 10 or 11 or so in the morning. Yeah.
It looks like it's working out good, Steve, because you are not dripping sweat right now.
Yeah, I'm not dying right now.
Your cheeks aren't so fucking bright red. It looks like you're turning into a fucking balloon.
It's only 85 degrees in the house right now. So better than 105 right now,
Oh, gross.
which it's gonna be in.
Yeah, we got
An
another
hour or so.
107, 108
Mhm.
degree fucking day today. Wasn't supposed to
Ew.
be, but it decided it was gonna do it again.
And then it cools down next week and drops down into the high 90s.
Yeah.
Yay.
Mm. Like you'll take the break, but it's still
Yeah, it's not really a break.
Garbage.
right.
It's fucking gaslighting us.
So if I get an Iron Man suit, do you guys want me to take you to the Antarctic too?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go there.
But I'm not giving
That'd
you
be
my
rad.
Iron Man suit. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like us on.
You don't have to do
what
that.
the fuck am I doing?
Don't do those
Still-
things.
Still fucked up. I even erased it off of the top part of the banner at the top too.
It's just embedded in the head.
It is. It's weird.
Yes.
He stopped doing it for like 6
I
months
know,
though.
I don't
and
know.
then he
All of a
just
sudden it's
starts
back.
doing it again.
It's like I've got a
Wait a
fucking
second.
It's a
Are you
It's not
not
the
a
tumor.
copy of Steve?
I got a tumor, is what it is. Yeah, it's a copy. From
No,
before
he's
we
a
stopped doing
fucking
it.
copy of Steve. He's one of those
Mm.
scanner guys.
That's right.
He
yeah.
was copied then, and so that's why.
Yeah,
It's,
that's right.
Yeah.
Where
They
is
haven't
Steve?
figured out his new behavior
Where'd you do
patterns
them?
yet.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next week. We should be able to stream Tuesday, Wednesday this week, so check that out. 7:00, 6 or 7:00 p.m. Pacific time for that. Well, that'll be it, though. Have a good night. Talk to you next
day.
week. Oh, it is a day, huh?
You can have a good
Yeah.
night too. We can have all the above.
No.
Yeah.
You can
What
either
is-
have
what
one or
is
the
he-
other.
what does he
you
say,
Can have a good night and a good day.
Good night, good day, and what the fuck does he say?
Good luck.
Fuck off.
No, Truman Show. Remember
Truman
he
Show,
said-
yeah.
He's got like
He
a.
says fuck off, get out of my kitchen. I
says-
remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we'll talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.